Be.
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 Ba't ka na-attach?
Understanding attachment styles.
Have you ever been attached to someone? Today, we will discuss the overview of attachment theory. Now, let's start. Attachment theory focuses on relationships and bonds, particularly long-term between people, including those between a parent and a child between romantic partners. It is a psychological explanation for the emotional bonds and relationships between people. This theory suggests that people are born with a need to build bonds with caregivers as children. These early bonds may continue to influence attachment throughout life. British psychologist John Bowlby was the first attachment theorist. He described attachment as a lasting psychological connectedness between human beings. Bowlby was interested in understanding the anxiety and distress that children experience when separated from their primary caregivers. Thinkers like Freud suggested that infants became attached to the source of pleasure. Infants who are in the oral stage of development became attached to their mothers because they fulfill their oral needs. Some of the earliest behavioral theories suggested that attachment was simply a learned behavior. These theories proposed that attachment was merely the result of feeding relationship between the child and the caregiver. Because the caregiver feeds the child and provides nourishment, the child becomes attached. Attachment is an emotional bond with other person. Bowlby believed that the earliest bond formed by the children with their caregivers has a tremendous impact that continues throughout life. He suggested that attachment also serves to keep the infant close to the mother, thus improving the child's chances of survival. Through the process of natural selection, a motivational system designed to regulate attachment emerged. In her research in the 1970s, psychologist Mary Ainsworth expanded upon Bowlby's original work. Her groundbreaking strange situation study revealed the profound effect of attachment on behavior. In the study, researchers observed children between ages of 12 and 18 months, about 1.5 years, as they responded to a situation in which they were briefly left alone and reunited with their mothers. Based on the responses, these researchers observed Ainsworth describe three major styles of attachment: secure attachment, ambivalent insecure attachment, and avoidant insecure attachment. Later, researchers Main and Solomon 1986 added a fourth attachment style called disorganized insecure attachment based on their research. Are you ready to know your attachment styles? See you on our next lesson. Bye!